The essence of Stoic philosophy lies in strengthening oneself by establishing internal balance amidst the complexity of life. Distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not, approaching events with a neutral perspective, making efforts for inner peace, and focusing on what can be changed represent this thought system. These principles not only contribute to personal development, but also cultivate the ability to view events from a positive perspective and approach others with empathy. Stoicism teaches the art of living in harmony with both inner strength and the external world, and we will share with you the 9 rules that form the foundation of this art of living. Rule 1. Focus on what you can control. Stoics emphasize the distinction between what is within our control and what is not in life. Typically, what's within our control includes our thoughts, behaviors, and reactions. On the other hand, what's beyond our control often involves the external world, others' attitudes, and the events themselves. Stoics seek to reduce stress and anxiety by directing their energy toward things they can control. This principle underscores the importance of maintaining inner peace and avoiding unnecessary emotional reactions to things outside our sphere of influence. Rule 2. Approach events with neutrality. Stoicism advocates for a neutral perspective towards events. Rather than making judgments like good or bad, it encourages seeing events from an objective standpoint. Stoic philosophers believe that it's not the events themselves, but the emotional reactions people attach to them that determine their impact. This rule underscores the idea that emotional responses can be controlled, emphasizing the support of a healthier lifestyle through an objective viewpoint. And indeed, this holds true. Rule 1. Focus on what you can control. Stoics emphasize the distinction between what is within our control and what is not in life. Typically, what's within our control includes our thoughts, behaviors, and reactions. On the other hand, what's beyond our control often involves the external world, others' attitudes, and the events themselves. Stoics seek to reduce stress and anxiety by directing their energy toward things they can control. This principle underscores the importance of maintaining inner peace and avoiding unnecessary emotional reactions to things outside our sphere of influence. Rule 2. Approach events with neutrality. Stoicism advocates for a neutral perspective towards events. Rather than making judgments like good or bad, it encourages seeing events from an objective standpoint. Stoic philosophers believe that it's not the events themselves, but the emotional reactions people attach to them that determine their impact. This rule underscores the idea that emotional responses can be controlled, emphasizing the support of a healthier lifestyle through an objective viewpoint. And indeed, this holds true. Rule 3. Strive for inner peace. A fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy is that happiness stems not from external sources, but from internal tranquility and acceptance. Epictetus puts it this way: "It is not the things that disturb us, but our interpretations of them." In other words, it's not the external events, but the meanings and reactions we attach to them that affect us. According to this rule, to find inner peace, you should focus on your own thoughts and behaviors rather than external factors. Exerting effort to control emotional responses, practicing acceptance, and establishing internal balance are vital aspects of a Stoic lifestyle. This highlights the importance of maintaining inner serenity while dealing with the uncertainties of the external world, promoting a healthy mental state. Rule 4. Avoid dependency and independence. The 4th rule of Stoic philosophy urges you to steer clear of dependencies on the external world and others. The words of the prominent Stoic, Seneca, succinctly capture this principle. No one is wise by chance. In other words, we can only exert control over matters within our internal realm. Historically, this principle finds support in the life of Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a devoted follower of Stoic philosophy. Despite being a powerful leader on the throne, Marcus Aurelius adhered to Stoic principles to maintain personal independence and inner freedom. His life serves as an example of not allowing external factors to disturb his inner peace. Upholding emotional independence against criticism or external challenges from others is an exemplary application of this Stoic rule in practical life. Rule 5. Accept and change. What you can. The fifth rule of Stoic philosophy advises tackling life situations by categorizing them into two groups: things we can change and things we cannot. Epictetus captures this principle with the words, "Philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can change and approach what we cannot with acceptance." I recommend incorporating this perspective into the core of your life. Throughout history, there are numerous examples supporting this rule. One of the greatest commanders in history, Alexander the Great, faced frequent internal and external challenges. However, he adhered to the principles of acceptance and focusing on what he could change. In his leadership, he intervened in what he could change using the power he had as an emperor, yet he approached unexpected events in his personal life with acceptance. This illustrates the success of Stoic principles in coping with challenges encountered in life. Rule 6. Think positively. The sixth rule of Stoic philosophy encourages approaching events and thoughts from a positive perspective. Marcus Aurelius aptly summarizes this rule with the statement, "The nature of our thoughts determines the quality of our life." A historical example supporting this rule is the experience and philosophy of the legendary leader of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. After enduring an unjust 27-year prison sentence, upon gaining freedom, he became renowned for his efforts to end racial discrimination in his country by focusing on principles of peace and reconciliation, not hatred or resentment. Mandela's positive thinking and forgiveness symbolize a historic transformation, serving as a magnificent example where the sixth rule of Stoic philosophy triumphed. Rule 7. Empathy and forgiveness. The seventh rule of Stoic philosophy emphasizes cultivating empathy and adopting a forgiving attitude. This rule suggests that people understand each other, evaluate others' perspectives, and be tolerant of mistakes. An approach filled with empathy and forgiveness enables individuals to support each other in the face of challenges. By allowing people to interact with each other more understandingly and respectfully, this rule helps lay the foundations for a calmer and healthier society. Rule 8. Keep learning. The eighth rule of Stoic philosophy promotes continuous learning and personal development. This rule suggests viewing lifelong learning not only as a necessity, but also as a source of personal enrichment and growth. One of the characters best illustrating this principle is Socrates, renowned throughout history for his wisdom. Socrates famously stated, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." Through continuous learning and questioning, Socrates advocated that individuals could attain a better understanding and knowledge. As a historical example, the Renaissance period witnessed a significant rebirth across various fields, art, science, philosophy, in Europe. Scientists, philosophers, and artists of this era embraced Stoic principles, making significant progress through continuous learning and exploration. The commitment to ongoing learning proved to be a crucial factor in individual and societal development during this period. Rule 9. Appreciate the present moment. The ninth rule of Stoic philosophy encourages understanding, living, and internalizing the value of the current moment, focusing on savoring the present. This principle represents a mindset that has influenced the lives of many historical figures. Buddha, one of history's most significant figures, emphasizes the importance of appreciating the present with the words, "Yesterday is already gone, tomorrow has not yet come, but today is here. So, live it fully." Buddha's statement underscores the value of introspection, evaluating the current state, and living consciously in the present moment. I'm delighted if this video has sparked some thoughts and helped you take control of your life. Remember, Every step in the journey of personal growth is significant. Feel free to share any other questions or thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and join us on the journey of embracing masculinity and Stoic philosophy.